guys, it's me, myself, and Kirsten, and welcome back to a new video. So in my recent TikTok on me, myself, and Kirsten, I showed you guys 2 new phones that I found from my phone collection, and I asked if y'all were interested in seeing a phone collection video, and you guys were, so here I am with a phone collection video. Let's just get right into it. So my main phone collection is mobile phones, and then preferably old mobile phones, but I also have a few phones that aren't mobile. So I'm gonna show them first. So I'm gonna start with the most boring one. This is just an old phone from my grandma, and I mainly just kept it for like if I ever needed to use it in a play or something. But yeah, I thought I would show it anyway. Then I have a football, and this might look like a regular football with a phone cord sticking out, but it's a phone. And yeah. And then weird shapes, I also have a lip phone. Now, I'm a Bratz collector, as most of you know by now. Oh wow, this is really matching. And in the Bratz, the lip phone is kind of a big deal, so I'm so excited to have this. I found this at a garage sale for like $5 or so, and it's so cute. I mean, oh. Like, hello? So yeah, and then lastly, I also have a phone with this. Back in the day, this is what people used to call on. We actually have the same one downstairs, and my dad got it to work so we can call with it. You can also receive phone calls on it, which is crazy because it's like 2022, but this still works, so that's really cool. That's my favorite thing. So yeah, those were the artificial phones. Now I'm going to show you guys my actual phone collection, and I'm going to start with just all the phones I have loose, because I also have a few phones with a box, but I'm going to show them at the end. So yeah, I quickly counted my phones, and if I'm correct, I have 36 phones so far. I'm going to start oldest to newest, so I'm going to start with, I think this is the oldest one I own, and believe it or not, this is a Nokia. I don't know how, but it is. Yeah. This is what it looks like. I can't imagine walking around in the street and just be like, oh, I'm getting a call, hold on. And be like, hi, whatever, what's going on, what's happening, what's cool, you know? But yeah, I even doubt that this thing has SMS. I don't think it does. I think you can't text on here. I think you can just call with it. Yeah, it's crazy to think that phones were originally used to just call with, you know? These days, they're not used for that anymore, actually. So yeah, that's the first Nokia. Then I have this phone twice, a grey one and a yellow one, and the yellow one is actually my grandma's very first mobile phone. They both have this, this thing that I forgot the English word of. Yeah, you have to like shove it out, and then apparently you can call with these. This one does for a fact still work. I've tried it. I think this one still works too, so that's kind of fun. Then I have these. I have this phone twice, and that's just simple because these were also from my grandparents. This one was from my granddad, and this one's from my grandma. He actually wrote his initial on this one. That's how I keep them apart. I don't know about you guys, but it always drove me crazy with these phones that you had like to push a button multiple times to get the letter you wanted. But like if you were to quickly like tap it again, then you would get the same letter twice. And I don't know, I never really had the patience for that. So when these smartphones came out with the touchscreen, that was just my favorite era. I could not handle this very well. Then I have this random phone, a medium mobile. Yeah. And then on to more Nokias. So first I have these two. I also have this one in box, brand new, so bear with me, you'll get to see that in a minute. But yeah. And this one has actually belonged to my mom, so that's cool. And I got this one also from France, so yeah. Then I have this Nokia. This one is actually my grandma's for the longest. Like, I think it was around 2018, I think, 2017, 2018, when she finally got a smartphone. That's how long she had been using this one for. And then we have this one. I think this one was one of the first Nokias with a camera, to be honest. I have owned this for a while, but at some point the screen stopped working. Conclusion, Nokia is destroyable when you give it to Kirsten, but yeah, the rest still works. Another Nokia. This one is a little bit newer, so, and also has a camera on it. So I think This might have been one of the newer Nokias from back in the day. This one has been my dad's for the longest. I think, honestly, that the design is kind of similar or maybe even the same as a BlackBerry. I do not own a BlackBerry yet, but I would love to have one in my collection one day because like they're kind of huge and yeah, I would just love it. But yeah, this one kind of looks very similar to a BlackBerry. And it also has a camera. I'm filming this on my iPad, by the way, so I can also show you guys the phone that I usually film on because it's also part of my collection. Then I have an LG cookie. And and yeah, this one was one of the first phones I think with like a touchscreen, so that's cool. And then I have three of my favorites. I have three flip phones, so I've actually used this one as well, and my mom has used it before and then I got it. I just love that sound. I'm absolutely in love with flip phones. I really hope I can get so many more because I love them so much. Like also when I watch H2O Just Add Water and I see them like flipping their flip phones, I'm like, ah, I want that. So yeah, I'm also, don't tell Apple, but I'm kind of thinking about going to Samsung because they have a flip phone and Apple doesn't. And I really want a flip phone, so don't tell Apple, but I'm thinking about it. Then I also have this one, and this is from Samsung. And oh god, that's a good sound. Fortunately, when I got this phone, I also found it at a garage sale, but the battery was like really thick and swollen, so it was broken and it leaked, so I can't get this one to work because I don't have a battery. And then I also have this flip phone, which I got from Cascal X. You might have seen it in my meeting doll collectors vlog. So yeah, this one also has a camera. And it's also from Samsung. So then, staying on Samsung, I recently found this phone, and it's one that goes like this, and then you have like the keyboard. It's also so satisfying to play with. Like literally, if I had owned one of these, I would just be doing this constantly, probably. And then here it also has a camera. I'm kind of really curious, like I don't have charging cables from these phones, but I'm so curious like how this camera would look, because nowadays cameras are like so advanced, but like back in the day this was it, and like I don't even know how much pixels this has. Oh, it has 5.0 megapixels, so I don't think that's a lot. So yeah, I'm curious to see how it looks like. I think this even has a front camera, but I'm not sure. Like this here in the corner kind of looks like a front camera, but I'm not sure if it is. So yeah. Then this phone. This phone, guys, it's kind of funny how I got it. So I'm autistic, so I went to schools for autistic people, and then I got picked up at home with a bus and then brought back home with a bus. And one day I told the driver I had a phone collection, and he was like, oh yeah, I have an old phone. And then I got this phone from him. It's one of the first Samsung smartphones, I think. And I've used this phone for the longest to make videos on. I have so many doll videos on here. But the sad part is that one day during filming, it just suddenly shut itself off and I could never get it back on. Like I've charged it and it doesn't go past the Samsung logo. So something is broken in here. I don't know what, but yeah, it won't turn on anymore. So I've never actually tried to see if like the memory card still works. Like if I put it in a computer, I can see the videos. But as far as I know, all of the videos that I made on here, including my very first stop motion video, have all been gone, have all been disappeared, or maybe erased, I don't know. So that's kind of sad. And then the Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini. Now I also have the white one, that's the one I owned, but it's in a box. So these were actually my brothers and I's first ever smartphone. I remember getting this for like Christmas, and like this was also the first time like WhatsApp came around, and I just remember it being wild. But we both got the blue one, this one, but mine broke. I think I dropped it. Yes, I dropped it. And then my dad was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna see if I can fix the screen myself, because that would be cheaper than having to get the screen fixed by a professional. And it seemed really easy, and it went really well, except when he was finished, the phone screen didn't turn on anymore. So the screen had no cracks on it, but it didn't turn on anymore. So that's why he got me a new one, and I have the white one. Then the first ever Samsung Galaxy. This one also has been a phone for my mom in the past. And yeah, I think I shot some videos on here as well. And then we have this one. Now this is a Samsung Note. It has like the little pen for the touchscreen on it, in it. And I used this phone for the longest for filming videos after the other one broke. And yeah, it has been dropped quite a few times, so I taped it so I wouldn't cut myself into pieces. But yeah, this one also holds a lot, and I mean a lot of doll videos, so yeah. And I have a Winnie the Pooh sticker on there. It used to be on our fridge, and now it's on this phone. I think this phone is really pretty, by the way. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like a blue shade. Yeah, it's really pretty. And then lastly, from the non-boxed phones, it's actually not a phone, but I also recently found an iPod, and I also have a little Apple collection with some iPads and iPhones, older, from like used family members and stuff. And recently I found an iPod, and that was one of the things I've never owned from Apple, so it actually still works. I can't do much with it though, because yeah, it's really old and really slow, but it's so cool to just have it, you know, because I never owned one. And yeah, this is it. Also, there's one phone I can't show you guys because it's an iPhone 5C, but my grandma uses it, so I can't show it right now, but it's also part of my collection. Now, on to my boxed phones. So remember how I was talking about this phone? See it right here. I think you've seen this before, you probably have. But have you ever seen what one looks like when you actually got it brand new in a box? Well, let me show you. So first off, this is the box. There's Nokia on here. And then when you open it, you first have like a booklet, obviously, with like instructions that nobody reads. And then here's the phone. So it comes with like a charging cable, a battery, the front, and the back. Yes, guys, that's correct. These phones actually came unassembled and you had to assemble them yourself. Crazy to think, right? At least I think it's really crazy to think. This is how you got your phone back in the day. So yeah, you had to assemble it yourself, and then you would get some like cards for like money to call, and a SIM card and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what a brand new Nokia looks like. This is actually brand new and has never been used before. I'm not sure if it's worth anything or how much it's worth, but I just think it's very cool. Then another phone in the box is just my Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini that I was just talking about. I just realized my grandma's also used this one before she got the iPhone, so she didn't have a smartphone before. And it's this one right here. And this one used to be mine. And then on to the boxed iPhones, or iPhones in general. So the oldest one I own is the iPhone 3GS. And I really want the first one, but it's already going on eBay for like thousands of euros, so I'm not sure if I can ever get that, but this is what the 3 looks like. So that's the second iPhone ever made. This is what it looks like. It still works, guys. It still works. It's not charged, but it still works. And yeah, it looks so tiny. And then this is what the inside looks like. The first thing that really catches my eye is that this one comes in a black box. After that, we never got black boxes again. But I kind of like the vibe. And then these were like the iPhone headphones you got. They're like nothing like the ones now. And obviously the big charger, because, I don't know, Apple just used big chargers back then. So the next iPhone is the iPhone 4 that I recently purchased on a garage sale. I didn't get it with box, so this is still the box from when I actually owned the iPhone 4. It was the black variant, but I sold it. Really dumb, kind of regret it. But yeah, I finally found one, and it's a white one, so that's kind of fun. I've never had the white one, but I do think it's so pretty. Only little problem is the previous owner didn't remove the passcode, so I don't know the passcode, so I can't access it. So if anyone out there knows how to fix that, please let me know, because I don't. I already tried the method on the internet with like your MacBook, but it just says something goes wrong and that's it, so that doesn't work. I really want to access this cute little phone. After 4 comes 5, and like I already said, the 5C is owned by my grandma currently, so I can't show that one. She has the blue one. But I can't show you the 5S. And now I actually have two of them because I also got one at the garage sale. I already owned the black one. This used to be my dad's old phone. And now I also have the white one. That's cool. I like it. And this one actually does still work, and I actually can access it because I did erase this one and just put 000 as passcode, but then they didn't with the iPhone 4, so that's kind of unfortunate, but yeah. Then the iPhone 6. Oh my god. So when the iPhone 6 came out, I was still stuck with my iPhone 4, and I wanted it so badly, like literally so badly, but I kind of regret it because I got it pretty quick, like pretty close before the iPhone 7 dropped. So I could have gotten the 7, but I was impatient, and I really wanted it in rose gold, but they didn't have it in rose gold anymore, so then I went for silver because Selena had a silver one at the time. She did have the plus. I didn't. But yeah, I actually got this for Selena's concert too, because like I had the iPhone 4 and I was like, I want to have a decent camera for when I go to the concert, so then I saved up enough so I could get a new phone, but then the concert got cancelled. But I did have the phone, so this is it. Oh my god, it's so weird to me because I remember so well that this thing was just new and everyone wanted this one, and now it's old. Like, what? I remember this so well. Like how scared I was to open it, scared to like drop it, and now it's just old. Like, that's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Hope to get the iPhone 7 too at some point, because then I would have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For now I just have 6, and then we skip 7, we go straight to 8. I do have the 8 Plus instead of the 8, and I got this one in gold, but it looks more rose gold to me. And this one, fun fact, is the one that I film my videos on, so now you guys know that too. And yeah, let me know if you guys think this is pink, like rosé gold, or gold, because in my mind this is just rose gold and not, you know, gold. And then lastly, my most recent phone that I'm using still every day is the iPhone 11 in white. And yes, I just conveniently placed it back in here for the sake of the video. Oh god, the camera went on. So yeah, this is what it looks like. No home button. And then this is the white. This is my day-to-day phone, and I really like it. It's nice. Oh, alright! There you have it. Those were all of my phones in my phone collection so far. Just like with the Bratz collection, I'm kind of excited to like make this video and say like a year and just see how much my collection has grown, if it even has grown, because yeah, collecting phones is obviously not as easy as collecting dolls because phones are kind of expensive sometimes. So yeah. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and comment down below which phone you're using. Bye guys! Alright, these are all the phones. The mobile phones, that is. Yeah, it's a lot. Also, look at this Apple revolution. So cool. Okay guys, as I'm cleaning up my iPhones, or like I was about to clean my iPhones, I realized something. So this iPhone has a little thingy here that's round, and this one has a more rectangle. So I googled it, and I think this one might be the 5 then, and this is the 5S. But I think there's also an actual 5, and that's this one with the, and that's the difference, you know. So yeah, that's kind of fun. They're still different. I thought they were the same, but they're not. So yeah, not sure if there's any difference in the screen though. I don't think there is. Oh yeah, there is! Look, this one has fingerprint scan, this one doesn't. Okay guys, learn something new. This is the 5 and this is the 5S. That's so weird and kind of funny. Yeah, so this one is the first iPhone with finger scan, I think that is. Yeah, so yeah, okay, cool. Cool little fact. Okay, I'm currently in a museum and they have like old phones as well. It's an old computer museum, but they have phones, and now my collection seems like nothing. Like, how cool is this? They even have like the first ever iPhone, and they have so many flip phones. Like, oh my god guys, and the BlackBerry that I just said I wanted. This is crazy. And even older Nokia, so mine is not that old. I mean, not the oldest. And this is insane, guys. This is my dream. This is so cool. Speaking of phones, this might seem like a regular car with a phone cord, but it's a phone. This is so funny. Oh my god, I didn't even know this existed. There's also a Tweety phone. This room, like they made like a little bit of a setup and it's giving so much early 2000 vibes. Like I'm living for it. And look at this MacBook. Oh my god.